Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2025 Ford Mustang. We are going through our build and price and our complete guide videos here for the different trim levels, and we've come to the GT Premium, and I was a little delayed in doing this from when I posted the GT video because there's some things that happened to the channel, but I'm kind of glad I did because yesterday they revealed a new color option available for the 60th anniversary package. But you do have to register and sign up for that. And I figure this is a really good timing because, I kind of did a video earlier about that package, about that how to enter to win that. So check that video out. I'll link it at the end of this video. But also in that video, it tells you here's how it's going to come. It's going to come with a 401A equipment group, and it says GT. And really, they don't really specify that it's a GT Premium. And so this is perfect because now you can see exactly what's standard on that and what's included in the 401A. We're going to cover all that in this video as well as optional equipment too. So hopefully this is and there's a lot of options on the GT Premium that you don't see in the GT. So we're going to dive in and cover this. So if you're looking to order a 25 model year Mustang, you can order those right now, including the 60th anniversary edition, which is going to be limited to 1,964 vehicles. Yeah, there you go. And a very limited number of Brittany blue ones as well. But you have to enter to win one, to get a chance to buy one of those. I wouldn't say win one of those, the chance, enter to win a chance to buy one. So there you go. And so we're going to go through this about standard equipment first and everything. So you can order these right now through your local dealer, through us as well. We have more information about our YouTube special and some ordering tips at the end. Check out the timestamps down below. I will have those down there so you can move around in the video. And if you want to go to that ordering tips and see our special, you can do that anytime using that timestamp as well as any of this content. Move around, use it to your resource here. So we're going to use Ford's build and price. And some people said, Tim, why are you using? I could just do that myself. There's going to things I can tell you that I'm going to cover that are not always easily understood by just going to the build and price yourself. And there's some things that they omit and they leave out because there's just so much there that they feel like there's just too much to give them. And so they handpick what they're going to put in there. So I'm going to cover everything in this. So I'm very thorough in that way. So also, don't forget, if you like videos like this, you might want to be subscribed to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos that we post on our YouTube channel, as well as our weekly live stream. So if you put in an order, you may want to go to our watch our live streams every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central to stay up to date on any scheduling information for those orders if you do have those placed. So let's go on over to the build and price now. All right, so right in here, actually, right now they're running the special about in your chance to buy a rare 25 Mustang GT. So there's more information about that if you want right now. And this lasts until the 19th. You have 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern time to be able to sign up for that. But let's get in here and talk about ordering or building out a 25 yourself. So go to cars and SUVs. We're going to click on Mustang there, and you're going to see 24. And that's because there's still inventory available at dealer lots. And until that dwindles down, you'll always be able to build a 24. But we want to look at a 25. So hit the 25 model year. We're going to go down, and here's build and price. So we're going to click into there right there. All right, now we're just going to click on that build and price there, and that gets us over into here. And so as you can see, we have EcoBoost. EcoBoost Premium GT we've already covered, so those are right here. And then we have GT Premium Fastback. So we do have this Fastback, but we can also click on convertible. So the GT was not available in a convertible, but the GT Premium is available in convertible. So you can see the price there for those. Fastback is going to be $49,980 starting price. Convertible is $55,480. Now, do keep in mind that that's before destination and delivery. And I believe on the also another thing, that the reason that price increase on the GT convertible is not only that's convertible, but also that I believe that comes standard in your automatic transmission. Let me take a look here and make sure, but I believe that's yes, you need that. I think that is required for the convertible configuration. So there you go. Yeah, so there you go. So it does, I believe, require automatic on the convertibles. So there you go. So we're going to end up just going here into Fastback and hit that start our build here. And so we're going to go in right in here. So we're going to, let's just click on this new color for this year. this molten magenta metallic tri-coat. It is extra, but we're gonna click on it because you're looking at premium. Let's go premium colors here. So anyway, we're talking about this, and we're gonna get into talking about some of the powertrains first. And what all standard for you, so you know that. And moving down, you can see 5.0 liter V8 engine with the start-stop technology is going to be the only engine, of course. This is the GT Premium GT. That's the way it's going to come. 6-speed manual transmission. Now, manual is not available in your EcoBoost trim level, so keep that in mind. But there you go, a 6-speed manual transmission, and that's going to come with that MT82D4 transmission, a manual transmission for the GTs. For those, actually, this says GT only, so maybe that is available in the convertible. We'll look that over here in a second. Includes the dual mass flywheel and the twin disc clutch, with the rev matching is included with that manual transmission. So that's going to be standard. You can see we're going to get to options in a little bit. We'll get that 10-speed when we get to that. But real quick, because I do want to just double check, it's going to come with the 355 limited slip rear axle. It'll be standard equipment on these. And then we're going to go back. I want to go back to that convertible so you can see when you order a convertible, because we're going to be talking about both as we go through this for standard equipment. So when you order the standard convertible there and go to powertrains, so 6-speed manual is available on the convertible as well. So I was reading my notes and it said GT only, and I was thinking it was fastback only. So that just kind of got mixed up a little bit there. But yeah, 6-speed manual is available with the convertible as well. And we'll also get the 355 limited slip rear axle. We'll get an engine cover on these, which is really nice to have. Not all Mustangs are coming with that anymore. Selectable drive modes, several different drive modes, including, a normal mode, an eco mode. You have a sport mode, so track mode as well. In fact, the track mode will get you track apps as well. For that, you also have electric parking brake, electronic line lock for track use only, of course. You'll have that. And then the fixed top mounts on the front struts. And I say fixed because we're going to go to some different packages later that it'll be a little different. Independent rear suspension as well. And you do have that E-Pass, electric power assist steering with the selectable efforts. So you have a couple different steering efforts that you have that you can select right there on the console, or the center stack, I should say. So that's going to be also real nice and part of the GTs as well. So there you go. There's all that. Now let's get into some safety features. And I don't really have I'll slide some images as we talk about some of these, but these are all the same as they were for the GT. So if you did watch that video, you probably could click on the next timestamp to go to the exterior features if you want. But if this is a video you're watching, the only one you're watching, let's get into some of these safety features. So you're going to have the driver knee airbag, and the front passenger will also have a glove box integrated knee airbag as well. So both the driver and front passenger will have a knee airbag. Driver and front passenger will also have a dual stage front airbag. So it deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close they are to the front of the vehicle. And it has a sensor underneath those seats that tells them that. Also, you do have the driver and front passenger side impact airbag. So the fastbacks will have it on the front as well as the rear seats, but also the convertible will have it just on the front row seats, so to help protect from those side collisions there. Now, if you do have a convertible and you decide to go that way, you will also get the headrest. The driver and passenger will have the side airbag headrest as well for those people to help protect that, because they don't get the side curtain airbags, but the fastbacks will. So side curtain airbag for the first and second row that's going to deploy down and help protect it in case there's a rollover situation. Advanced track with electronic stability control help keep you on your intended path. You use a series of brakes on the vehicle to keep you going where you need to. If you're going into the curb, maybe too fast if you're driving a Mustang, or maybe it's slick outside. Also, we have pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking that has pedestrian detection under a certain speed. Also, front collision warning, and that warns you if you're going along and you would hit them at your current speed based on their speed. And if they're stopped or going much slower than you, it'll warn you of that. And then even a dynamic brake support that preloads those brakes so that when you brake, it will brake even faster. Still needs a driver initiated for the brakes to be applied, but that's how that'll work. Post-collision, post-impact braking, I should say. So, and they say impact instead of collision because maybe you impact something else and not another vehicle. So that may not be a collision, but so they've just kind of changed that wording. Also, SOS post crash alert system, honks and horns, flashes and lights. If maybe you're unconscious, so people know that you need to, they need to come to your safety. And then we do have the lane keeping system. So that gives you the lane keeping assist, lane keeping alert, the driver alert, and the road departure warning. So let me go through these individually. So the driver alert is going to alert you if you take your hands off the steering wheel too often. So it's going to alert you and say you need to pull over. Lane keeping assist and aid are similar in the way they're used. The assist will actually help try to keep you in your lane and not let you go over those lines. Whereas the alert will allow you to go over the lines, but it'll vibrate the steering wheel when you do go over the lines. Now, if you use these together, when you get over the line, it'll still vibrate the steering wheel, but still try to keep you in your lane. So I think it's safe to use both together. Now, the road departure warning, if you're getting close to that road, and that edge of that road, and especially if it's got something that's a small, edge to that road on the other side of the lane. I can't think of the word right now, but if you do have that, it's going to alert you. It's going to put a symbol on your steering on your dash that you're getting close to the edge of the road. So I actually had this go off for the very first time in my expedition, and it's kind of cool feature to have. So there you go. Those are all of our safety features there. Now let's get back over and talk about some of the exterior features here. And we're going to go ahead and use this convertible. And we were on the Vermilion, or the not Vermilion, looks like to me, the molten magenta metallic tricoat. It's $9.95 extra for that color. We'll get into those colors in just a little bit. We'll use that for the video for going through this. Now, this does have a unique high gloss black painted front grille, just like the GT has. So you're going to see how it's kind of painted right under here. And then we do have auto headlamps here. So automatically come on when you have the automatic setting, and when you first turn it on, automatically defaults to that. So come on when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light. Also have the LED signature lighting. You'll notice those 3 lights above there, and LED projector headlights with the configurable daytime running lights as well. Auto high beams are going to be included here. So just if it's dark enough outside, the high beams will come on. Someone approaches you in the city lights, it'll shut them off. And that's something you can activate and deactivate in your lighting section of vehicle settings screen. I always mention that because we shut ours off. We live in a lot of dark, curvy roads and with neighbors, and they probably wouldn't like our high beams being on going through their windows. So we deactivate ours. Unique front fascia as well to the GTs. So you'll have that as well. You're going to see that down there. And then the hood vents. So we have that on all of the GTs and GT premiums. So you'll have that as well. The hood struts. I do like that they've added this last year to this. So you don't have a little support arm. You have to hold up the hood. You have struts on both sides. So you just unhook it and it goes up, and the struts hold it up. And then we do have the rain sensing wipers as well. It's standard equipment on these. So if you have in the intermittent settings and that wipers are activated, the rain sensing wipers are activated in your wipers section of your vehicle settings screen, then they're going to turn on. As it starts raining harder, it's going to wipe faster. It's going to automatically adjust. So there you go. All right, moving to the side, we do have the wheels here are going to be a 19 by 8.5-inch shadow silver painted aluminum wheel. You kind of seeing that design there on the vehicle that's in the image there. 255/45 VR 18 tires come with this. Individual tire pressure monitoring system for those. Now on the GT, you will have a larger brake rotors than you do on the EcoBoost with the 4-piston fixed calipers. Also, they're going to be a vented 4-wheel disc power brakes as well. You're going to see the 5.0 fender badge over here on the side, and the mirrors, body colored mirror cap. This in here is not showing that, so I'm not sure how that different, but it should be body colored mirror caps on those. Maybe they couldn't match the color. Let's try a different color. I'm just curious now. There you go. That's what it should be look like. Evidently, they didn't have the red to match up, but body colored mirror caps, as you can see with this white one here. And then you will have a manual folding mirror, power and heated glass on the mirror surface themselves. And you'll get the pony puddle lamp that'll light up beside the vehicle as well there. You will get the blind spot information system. So Bliss. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of your mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. As you're backing up, uses those same sensors and everything for cross traffic alert. With braking. So as you're backing up, if someone crosses your path behind you, it's going to alert you and let you know series of tones you need to stop. It also shows it on your dash, and if you don't stop, it's got rear cross traffic braking. So that helps out. Also, we do have rear traffic indicator and exit warning. So if there's someone like beside you coming, if you're maybe parked on the side of a road that's still pretty busy, it alerts you and lets you know if like a bicycle's coming by or another car's coming, so you don't open your door, that's a nice little feature to have there. And so always uses all those same sensors for that. You do have approach detection because it does have the intelligent access. So put that key fob in your pocket, approach the vehicle. It's going to put that welcome pony beside the vehicle and allow you to unlock the vehicle without having to get the key out of your pocket. Just unlocks with that, and then it does have push button start when you get inside. Do still get the keyless entry remote, so unlock, lock, and everything else like that. Your automatics will get remote start with that as well. And then well, actually, it doesn't mention it here, so maybe I'll just sidetrack that. May not get remote start, not with the key fob anyway. We'll get into that because I don't have it in my notes here. Easy fuel capless filler door as well. So let me go to this little image here. So no cap to worry about, lean behind, getting your hands dirty. Just push that, fill it up, and shut that lid when you're done. Now the convertibles here, you'll notice are going to have a electromechanical drive. So basically power convertible top is what that means. Fully lined cloth top, as you're going to see here, is going to be black with the center latch. It's going to have a latch under there to allow it to go back, and it will have rear defrost on it as well, even with the convertible back there too. Now the fastbacks will have extra sound enhancements on those to help kind of give it a nice sound, whereas these will have the convertible will have active noise cancellation on them. So a couple of different things that are dedicated to those. And I don't have it here in my notes, but I believe with all the convertibles will also get your security package that'll come included with that. I don't have it in here. Did I put it in here? You'll have to include that as well. That'll have a locking console lid. Also, a couple other things that are included. We'll get into that package a little bit later because fastbacks get that as optional equipment too. But all right, moving to the back. Well, rear defrost, whether it be a convertible or a fastback. Spoilers. So depending on if you're a fastback or not. So this in here, and I don't know why it's black. It is not supposed to be. So convertibles will get a painted body colored deck lid spoiler. So you can see the deck lid spoiler in the black here, but it's going to be body colored. So that is not correct. So this is why I like to do the build and price, because they do make errors here. Now, if you do have the fastback, it'll be body color painted, but it'll be a wedge deck lid spoiler. So a little bit, instead of the blade, it'll be a wedge. So it'll be a little different look on the fastback for you there. So there you go. And then on the back, you're going to see the GT emblem on the back of the deck lid. You'll have the center high mounted stoplight there on the top. The LED tail lights back here that are sequential for the turn signal. A lot of people like. Rear parking sensors. So as you're backing up, you can see behind you with the rear view camera. And you're also going to get alerted if you get too close to anything. And the rear view camera is a digital upgraded one because of the new screens that are in this. We do have the rear valance is molded in black. It's going to be dedicated down here. You'll have the dual exhaust tips back there. Unless, of course, you option up for the active valve exhaust, then it'd be different. But they will be the GT dual 3.5-inch exhaust tips back there. And then if you go to the active valve, you'll get quad tips. So, but standard equipment is just the duals. And then you do have a tire inflator and sealant kit as standard equipment. You do have an option to upgrade on certain packages with the spare tire. We'll get into options later here. But all right, move inside now. There we go. So moving inside, we'll get into colors of the interior in just a little bit, but we do have floor mats, first row carpeted that are going to be black for you. Door sill plates as well with the logo, the Mustang logo. Actually, they might have the GT on them. The premium door trim as well. Kind of hard to see in this. You know what? Let's do this. Wow. We're going to go to we'll talk about colors in a second, but I do want to do this just so you can see the interior door trim and what that looks like and where that's located right there. So premium door trim for the inside. Soft rollovers on the top of those doors as well. And then the console is a full console here with an armrest as well there for you. All right. We do have ambient lighting with the My Color. So most vehicles it's just ice blue to choose from, but not with the Mustang. You get the nice My Colors. You can choose all kinds of colors for your Mustang. And for your seats, 6-way power driver's seat with power lumbar as standard equipment. A 4-way power passenger seat is going to be included here. So 4-way means that the backrest is going to it'll be manual on both sides. But on the 4-way means it'll go forward and back for you and up and down. And then the headrests as well are four-way adjustable, so they'll go up and down, but also ratchet forward and back. Now the six-way on the driver's seat, that includes your lumbar, so that's one of them is your lumbar, forward and back, seats up and down, and forward and back too. So there's your six ways there for that. Now you will see leather trimmed on the front, vinyl in the rear for the seats, climate controlled. That means heated and ventilated seats for the driver and front passenger. Rear seats are going to be a split bench for your fastbacks. You don't see it in this one because this is a convertible, but convertible will be a full one. And these here will split 50-50 on your fastback so they can lay forward if you need to get into the back trunk area or have something bigger in the trunk you need to put those seats down. You will have the latch system back here, lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can fasten those rear and front-facing car seats. Have fun getting the kids back there anyway, but that's fine. Anyway, that is available, so you could still have those kids back there. The rear facing car seats probably be difficult unless you have your seats pulled forward a little bit for you. Let's see. Power windows, front one touch up and down feature. So we're going to go to one more here so you can see that. Right down here, your windows. So that'll be one touch. That means you just hard press it down and it's going to roll down. You don't have to hold it constantly. Same way coming up. Power door locks as well. Those quarter windows, you only have one switch for both of them to go down. You have to hold those down for that. Aluminum foot pedal. I can't see it in this image, but aluminum foot pedal for you for your gas pedal and your brake, and if it's also your clutch if it's a manual transmission. And then flat bottom leather wrap steering wheel you'll see here that is heated as well. 4-piece with the chrome bezels, has audio controls, cruise control on there, and the manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so it'll go up and down, forward and back for you. Now you're going to see the screens here. They're magnesium framed curved glass display. You always can tell if you have a premium, EcoBoost Premium, GT Premium, that you're going to have those connected screens together in a sense. It's just curved. So you'll have the 12.3 inch productivity screen there. Actually, it says 12.4 inch. And here, digital cluster, and then you'll have the 13.2 inch center stack screen there that, again, will be connected there, which is kind of nice. It does have the dual zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger have two different temperatures, and you do have 9-speaker audio sound system with an amplifier. Sirius XM with a 360L is standard. It's 3 months for free. After that, you do have to sign up for subscription. HD radio as well, and this screen will have the Sync 4.0 QNX system here that is different than any other system in any of the other vehicles. It'll have an enhanced voice recognition system, information on demand, which means there's this panel that you can just swipe over and they can switch places there for you. You will have wireless connection. You'll have 911 assist, wireless Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, digital owner's manual, conversational voice commands, which you can say, okay, Ford, or you can set up 4 different commands. So you can just say those words and it starts, listening and being able to do that. So you don't have to press the button on the steering wheel, which is kind of nice. And you get 2 smart USB ports as part of the system that allows, if you want to plug in for your Android Auto, you can do that as well. So auto dimming frameless rear view mirror up here. So we're going to go 360 so you can kind of see that. So there you go, frameless, no frame. Pretty cool how those look. And then also it does have a high-mounted mirror USB charging port up here. So that I think allows for if you want to put maybe a radar detector or we wouldn't do that. Radar detector or maybe a GoPro or something. You want to plug it in and keep it charged, you can do that up there. Or your phone for whatever reason. And then universal garage door opener up here. You can kind of see the buttons right there. So it has 3 different buttons for transmitters. Sunglass bin as well up here. If it's a fastback, if it's a convertible, you can see you have that latch instead. But fastbacks will have a little compartment here for your sunglasses. And glove box is lockable right here. So that allows you, especially with convertible top, you kind of want that. But also the fastbacks will have it too. And then the USB ports down in there. PowerPoint as well down in the media hub area. You can see this actually is showing the manual transmission shift knob, but you will have a leather boot, whether it be the manual or automatic. Let's see what else. Yeah, Ford Pass Connect. Last thing I need to talk about. So you get Ford Pass Connect, where it allows you to be able to connect to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app. It's a free app you download. You can connect your vehicle up, remote start the vehicle from anywhere on those automatics, lock and unlock it from anywhere, schedule remote start times again for the automatics. Um, yeah, all that through that app. See where your vehicle's parked, tire pressure, fuel you have in it. Also, you get the 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, so you connect up to 10 different devices. You get a 3-month subscription of that. You have to sign up through AT&T if you want anything longer than that on your vehicle. Okay, that's a lot of stuff there. But let's talk about colors now. Make sure I get all the information here. We'll talk about some color options when we get into. There's some packages that are restricted to some color options, but we're going to talk about standard colors first. All the colors are available for this, but let's talk about interior, because we're showing a lot of interior options, and I want to let people know what's what on this. So you do have for the interior your black onyx. We had that earlier, so it's going to be black seats, black interior door trim, black environment. So that's your black onyx. The space gray is also available in all the colors as well. So with that one there, you're going to have, available in all colors. You're going to see that as well. Space gray with the seats, inserts in the doors. Everything else will be black in the vehicle. So there you go. There's the difference there. And then lastly, we do have the Ember Glow, which is also available in all colors. I believe that's this one, right? Yeah, Ember Glow. So there you go. It gives you, here, let's go to this. There you go. Gives you that look instead, if you would like that. So you have that different looks there. Now these others are available. We'll get into those in just a little bit because you will have you will lose. Yeah, we'll talk about the 401A and how that looks in just a little bit. Now let's go to exterior colors. Go up to here to paint for that. And we did see this earlier. So this is the Molten Magenta Metallic Tri-Coat. It's $9.95 for that color. This also costs extra. This is your Wimbledon White. Now, we haven't seen this available on the EcoBoost, but is available on your GTs. So you're going to have that color. And that one there does require, as you can see there, to go to that color, it does require the Ember Glow into your accent if you want to go with that. So, or no, it's saying, oh, sorry. You can't get it with the Ember Glow, it says. Oh, it's, according to my, okay. Oh, and it does require a certain package too. That's why it says $395. So Wimbledon White is not available as standard equipment. It will require a certain package to get the Wimbledon White. So we'll bypass that color for right now. Sorry about that. We do have Race Red, which is $295 for that color. We do also have the Grabber Blue Metallic, like that. That's the color of my Mach-E. We also do have that Vapor Blue. Vapor Blue is also $295 for that color. It's actually a little darker than that, but there you go. And then we do have the Shadow Black, no cost for this color. We also do have the white we were using just a second ago, Oxford White, no cost for that color. We do have, is this Iconic Silver? Iconic Silver, no cost for that one, and no cost for the Carbonized Gray. I do like that the four ones that are free under here, and these others are an extra cost color. So anyways, that lets you know that. We'll get into stripes when we get to the over-the-top stripes and some of that stuff here in just a little bit. But there we go. There's that. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get, and then we'll continue and move on to the different packages. So everything we've talked about is what they consider the 400A equipment group. That's your standard GT premium equipment. And as we can see, security package down there. We'll talk about that in a second because that is optional on the fastback. In fact, let's go ahead and let me take a break. Let me get back to the fastback configuration, and then we'll start talking about this 401A equipment group. Okay, now we're going to switch that over to fastback so we can kind of see a little bit more about this. Okay, so we already went ahead and clicked on this GT Premium High 401A equipment group. It's $2,900 for that equipment group. And this equipment group, as you can see, does include a couple things here that are standard as the packages here. So let's kind of dive into these. Now, a couple individual features that are part of this package is your illuminated door sill scuff plate. So that's kind of a nice little premium thing that you get as part of this package. Also, you get the driver memory seats. So three different settings, and that's going to control your mirrors with the integrated turn signals. Now, those mirrors will get the turn signals on them, and those will be included. Also, your seat too. So driver memory for your seat and your mirrors, and get you the turn signals on your mirrors there. So you're going to get those as some individual features. Now, something else you're going to get is a premium trim color accent group for this. So this in here is going to give you a little bit different interior accent. So we're going to go through these here. This is going to get you the accented stitched center console lid, the wrapped knee bolsters with the accent stitch, and the shift boot. So those are going to have extra nice stitching on them. And we're going to get into the colors in just a little bit. Color accented leather trimmed seats, a black, gray, or red. We'll get into that in just a second. Premium floor mats as well with the metal gray accent stitch, the leather wrap steering wheel, 5-piece with the chrome bezel, and I believe the stitching as well on that. Instrument panel, that's for the EcoBoost Premium only, it says there. It's going to be upgraded. Interior, and then the unique color accented door trim as well, and seat belts with the color accent. So this is a really nice premium color accent, and you only get that with this package here, 401A. So that's going to give you those nice upgrades. And again, we're going to get into those colors in just a second. Also, you're going to get a security package. Now, this security package is standard on your convertibles with the 400A, but is also going to be included in your 401A on your fastbacks. And the only way to get the security package is with this package on your fastback. So you can't get it as a standalone option. So it's going to give you that active anti-theft system, the electronic locking center console, and you also get the wheel locking kit. You can see comes with these lug nuts. So that package there, again, is standard on all convertibles, but also is included in this equipment group on your fastbacks. And then lastly is your Ford Copilot 360 Assist Plus package. You get that entire package as part of this. Now, that package is also available as optional equipment on the 400A. You do not have to get it. You do not, if you want that package, you don't have to go to this. And we're going to talk about that package after we talk about this equipment group as separate in here just a second. So, because I use timestamps in case people skip over this and they don't want this, but they want that. That way they can get all that information. So I'll talk about that next. But let's talk about colors when it comes to this here. Since we did select that, let's go back up here to the paints so you can kind of see there. So now with this equipment group, I believe still the Wilmington White isn't available, because I think it still requires a package, 60th anniversary package we'll talk about later. So this equipment group, or this one, will get all those same colors, but interior accent group, because that interior trim is going to be different. So I thought it was going to be up there, so it's down here. So with this in here, instead of the Ember Glow, you're going to have the option of black, space white. Those are going to be available in all colors. But now with this premium interior trim group here as part of the 401A, you're going to get upgraded with unique leather seats, as we talked about, but also you're going to get this carmine red is going to be available for you. So a little different shade of red here, and that's going to be available in all colors except for one, which I hate this, but it's not going to be available in the grabber blue because, that splotch there isn't the same as what that looks like. That's probably why. But grabber blue cannot get this into your trim. So you would have to, if you do grabber blue, you'd have to go with either space gray, or the black onyx. I might need a little more coffee, folks. There you go. So that's the one to kind of let everybody know that. And we're going to actually go back to this color, because we're going to take off that package, because I want to show you some things, because as we move ahead, and we're going to go back to this other package, this other equipment group, and say, yes, that's fine. Because we're going to talk about this Ford Copilot 360 Assist package next. Okay, so let's cover this Copilot 360 Assist Plus package. Again, this package is included in the 41A high package, but is also available in the 400A as optional equipment, standalone option. That's why you see it's $1,095 there. And does include some pretty nice features here. So with this in here, this is where you get your adaptive cruise control. So you're getting adaptive cruise. That's going to give you the intelligent speed assist, predictive speed assist. Of course, it says when equipped with a 6-speed manual transmission. And then there's a different one that's called adaptive cruise control with stop and go, intelligent speed assist, and predictive speed assist when equipped with a 10-speed automatic. So you get the stop and go with the automatic transmission. That's why you kind of see them broken out separately right here on this. So that's kind of the difference there between those two packages. So one's with 6-speed, one's one with a 10-speed. So with these two, you can kind of see the difference. Also, you're going to get the lane centering system included with the 10-speed automatic transmission, whereas you won't get that included with your automatic or your manual transmission. Now, intelligent speed assist and predictive speed assist, that is your where it's allows you to use the speed sign recognition, right? So they changed the wording of it this year to predictive speed assist instead. And then intelligent speed assist helps you with those curves. So that's what those two different wording is on what those do for you. Whether it be a manual or an automatic, you're going to have that included here. Now, the lane keeping system, there will be different between if you have a 10-speed or not. As I just mentioned, lane centering will be included on your automatics, but not with your manual transmissions. But they both will get the lane keeping aid and alert, which we already talked about. Those were already included in the lane keeping system with the driver alert, the road edge detection. Also now the blind spot assist, that we already have that as well. So those are already included. But the big one is that lane centering assist on your automatics. And then it does mention the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. We already have that before. Now you have the evasive steering assist as well. So if you can't stop in time to avoid that accident, it allows you to assist in steering around the vehicle. So that is something you can activate and deactivate if you want. And then you get the connected built-in navigation. So those are some of the upgrades. So that built-in navigation, you're going to have that on the screen now. And you won't need to necessarily use your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay if you want. So that, again, that package is included in the 401A equipment group, but it also optional equipment for $1,095 on your 400A if you like. All right, so now let's talk about, there's a lot of different packages to talk about, but a lot of them are appearance packages. So we're going to kind of save those here for a little bit, but we're going to talk about this GT performance package next. It's $5,295. Sounds like a lot, but there's a lot of performance upgrades to this package here. As you can tell, when we click into this, boy, there's a lot of stuff, and they do really do a pretty good job on this package here of listing everything, I believe. So we're going to talk about this now. This package here has a lot of like notes and requirements on here, depending on what you do, of different appearance packages and such, of whether or not these are available and this and such like that. So let's kind of get into this. So this in here is going to have a special wheel that comes with it, a 19x9 in the front, 19x9.5 in the rear, carbonized gray painted aluminum wheel. So you know what? We're going to actually just select this, and I have my notes here that I can go through. So that way you guys can see what this is going to look like on the vehicle. So yeah, we're going to select yes here. So you can see there's those wheels that are going to come with that. So that is the wheel. If you have this without any of the appearance packages that are available, that's the wheel that you're going to get, that different design and look there for you. Also, you're going to get the Brembo brake system with the performance linings and black with white logo brake calipers. Now, this can be changed depending on, there's some requirements, some other things that if you want to change, you can. You get electric hand operated parking brake. So this is your drift brake. So this that parking brake also turns into a drift brake, but does require this package for that. Front tow hooks on the front, and that's if you want to decide to race this and such. That allows you to be able to hook that up to a trailer and keep it secure. The grill is a painted black ebony painted grill up here. You'll have that. Also, heavy duty front springs and up there. So again, this is all about racing here. So need those upgraded front springs. You'll have a K brace as well, and you also have a strut tower brace as well on this, right? I believe. Yeah, black painted strut tower brace as well. Now you will get the performance rear wing in the back. So kind of go to the back. We've been adding these to a lot of our LMP 810 packages, but you'll have this raised deck lid spoiler that'll be painted body colored on the fastback. So if you get this with convertible, I believe it stays with the blade rear spoiler back there. And then also, you're going to have some other upgrades as well. So, it does say spoiler delete on the convertible. So you actually take away the spoiler. Torsion differential for the manual transmissions will be a 373 axle and 355 for the automatics with that torsion differential. Unique chassis tuning. Also, you have your EPAS, ABS, and stability control tuning as well. That's very unique for this. And you also get the upsized rear sway bar as well. So that's all going to be included. Again, this is all about performance. This is about taking it. Maybe it's your daily driver, but you want to take it on the track every so often, right? Maybe once, maybe on the weekend, or once a month or something. This allows you to be able to do that, or and other times. Anyway, I'll leave that up to you. Now, this is not available with the 60th anniversary package, and also not available with the mini spare wheel and tire, which is optional. This is not available with the engine block heater or the optional wheels. So there's an optional wheels. We'll get into that later. This is not available with those optional wheels either. Now, this does say when you order the 67J, that's this package with the 60L, then you're going to get the 19 by 9 in the front, 19 by 9.5 in the back. Carbonized gray painted wheel will be replaced with the Sinister Bronze. So that's your bronze appearance package. If you order this with that, you'll get a different wheel. Also, when you order this with the black or the Nite Pony package, it'll go from the carbonized gray painted wheel that you're seeing here to the black painted wheel, but you still have that staggered fitment of 9-inch wide in the front, 9.5-inch wide in the rear. And then also the accent stitched center console lid is included with the 400A. So if you take this is available with the 400 or 41A. When you get that, you're going to get the stitching on the console lid. Also, when the GT Performance package is ordered with the California Special package, the grill black painted ebony or the painted ebony black is replaced by the grill, the black horizontal bars with the rave blue. So you're going to basically get the grill from the California Special. So that allows you to still be able to get this with the California Special, which is special. Also, when this is ordered with the matte clear film, the spoiler delete must be ordered except when ordering it with the Nite Pony package, it says. So, and that's on Fastback only, it says. Because you already get the spoiler delete on the convertibles. And then it says, say, when this is ordered with the matte film with the bronze appearance package, then the spoiler delete must also be ordered too with the Fastbacks. So, and then also, like I said, there's a lot of notes here. When this package is ordered with the clear film in the Nite Pony package, the performance raised rear wing is included on the Fastback. So that's the only time you'll still get that raised rear spoiler on the back. And because it'll be black, and they'll film all the other stuff. And then when this is ordered with the Mustang Nite Pony package, the performance wing goes to black painted instead for your Fastbacks. So the body color will be like this will be replaced with the black one instead when you get this with the Nite Pony package. Whew. Again, a lot of requirements there. So we're going to take that off and move on to the next package here. All right, so let's get into these appearance packages. And the first one I talk about, I'm not going to do an order that's on here. I'm going to skip down this bronze appearance package. And the reason I want to bring that one up is because we just talked about the GT performance package. And so on this and here, the GT performance package for the bronze appearance package, if you go with this, does require you to get the GT performance package when this is ordered with the 400A, the standard GT. If you order this package with the 401A, you're not required to get the GT performance package with it. So that's it's a strange thing, and I don't know why they do it, but that's the case. So technically, bronze appearance package is available on both the 400 and 401A, but on the 400 requires you to add the GT performance package. So just so you know that. So let's talk about this package. This package does kind of give you a little look there. This in here is going to change all your badgings to bronze. So the back, pony on the back, the 5.0 on the side, the pony on the front. So those are all going to be changed to bronze, which is kind of cool. And then you get a dedicated wheel combination here. So you get a 19 by 8.5-inch Sinister Bronze painted aluminum wheel with a 255/40 R19 W rated tire when this is ordered with the 401A equipment group. Now, don't forget, when this is ordered with the 400A equipment group, then it does require you to get the GT performance package. In that case, you're going to get the 19 by 9 in the front, 19 by 9.5 Sinister Bronze wheel in the back, and a 255/40R in the front and 275/40 R19 in the rear, summer only tire. So there you go. That's the difference there. So you're going to have that. So, and then of course it'll have the GT badge on the back, not the pony on the back. That's your eco. So there you go. That's something to note there. Also, little note in here, it says 19 by 8.5 Sinister Bronze aluminum wheel. I already mentioned that. And then, yeah, so that's the two notes I already talked about. And then also, this is not available with your Nite Pony package or your optional wheels, of course. And it also says when this is ordered with the matte clear film and the GT Performance package, the spoiler delete must also be ordered on the fastback. So to delete that. So there you go. So that's just a couple different things there. Yeah. So there you go. So there's that package. So bronze appearance package is one of those appearance packages you can get on this. Now, a couple other packages. We're going to go on to another way you can do it that's been out for a little while, and that is the Mustang Nite Pony package. It used to be called the Black Appearance package. This Mustang Nite Pony package is available. It's $1,395. Is available on 400 or 401A equipment groups. And this in here is going to give you all the black appearances, right, that you're expecting here. So you're going to get a 19 by, here, let's go ahead and click on this so you can kind of see that. So you're going to get a 19 by 8.5 ebony black paint aluminum wheel with the 255/40 R19 W-rated tires with this one here. Now, if you do order this with a GT Performance package, it's going to be a 19 by 9 in the front, 19 by 9.5 black painted aluminum wheel with a 255/40 in the front, 275/40 in the rear, a summer only tire. So, and then of course the black GT, the 5.0 and the pony badges will be, those will all be black. The black mirror caps as well, black painted roof as well is going to be in this on your, of course, on your GT, on your fastbacks. Sorry. Of course, convertibles and your painted black will not have the black painted roof. The blacked out headlight assemblies as well up here too, to given those darkened out. So there you go. So it does include the black painted roof, except when ordered with the shadow black or the convertible top. This is not available with your other appearance package, not available with your bronze appearance package or your 60th anniversary package or your special edition package or the California special package, even though that's not listed in here. Also not available with your other optional wheels, of course. So there you go. Also, it says in here the 19 by 8.5-inch ebony black painted wheel with the 255/40 R19 R-rated tires is included when this is ordered without the GT Performance package. So we already covered that. Also, it does say in here when you order the GT Performance package with this package, the blade deck lid spoiler will be painted black on the convertibles. So just something to note there. And also, it's going to be painted black on the fastbacks. It actually mentions that here later, I believe. Yeah, so it just mentioned that it's going to get that special black run. Now, when you get this with the clear, protective clear, and the GT Performance, then you still get the black spoiler instead of having to have that deleted like it was in the GT Performance package. So there's something else to remember on that. So a couple little caveats there. Also not available with the over-the-top opacity fade accent stripe. So a couple different requirements there. So there you go. I think I covered all those on the Nite Pony package. All right, there are some notes here, but there's some that are missing off of that. So I wanted to make sure I covered all of that. Now, next, let's talk about the California Special Package. That was available late Job 2 last year and available at launch for this year. $21.95 for the California Special Package. This is a pretty cool package that's only available on the GT Premium, not available in the GT, which is kind of neat, but it is available on the 400 or 401A equipment group. And this is pretty special. It does give you the 19 by 8.5-inch carbonized gray with the rave blue pad printed GTCS logo with the 255/40 R19 W-rated tires. Now, if you order this with the GT Performance package, what you can do, you're going to get the 19 by 9 in the front, 19 and a 9.5 in the back, machine alloy with the rave blue painted pockets with the 255/40 in the front, 275/40 in the rear, 19 summer only tires. There you go. California special badging on this. So you're going to have a rear badging that's going to be rave blue, black with the special California special lettering without the GT Performance package. But if you get this with the GT Performance package, on the back, it'll be a rave blue with black GTCS Performance wording on logo on the back. So that'll be cool. The floor mats are going to be black. Berkshire says with the accent stitching and California special logo. You also get the interior door panels that are black onyx with the accent stitching and navy pier inserts. So you only have one color interior with this one here to note on this. Also, the grill is going to be a grill that's painted high gloss black, horizontal bars with the rave blue inserts. And that's the nostrils here that we're talking about, those inserts. So that looks pretty special on the vehicle. Lower body side accent stripe, which is going to be black with rave blue over here. So you're going to see that side stripe over there. And of course, the headlight assemblies will be dark bezeled as well. So, all right, let's check out the different things you cannot get this with. Now, remember, this is not available with your other appearance packages. So, not available with the black appearance, your Nite Pony package, bronze appearance package, or your 60th anniversary package, or the optional wheels. And is not available with the matte clear film as well with this package. And when you order this with the GT Performance package, actually, we already talked about the wheels. It actually mentions that again in there. Also, not available with the red painted with the white logo brake calipers or the notorious blue with the grabber blue brake calipers. So you can't order that. Now, when the California Specials order with the GT Performance package on 401A, the standard black seatbelt replaces the seatbelt with a color accent with the premium trim and color accent group. So that is one deal there on that. Now let's talk about colors though on the California Special, because there are some dedicated colors to this. Of course, navy pure interior for this one here, and then also with this, you're going to get this available in grabber blue, shadow black, iconic silver, carbonized gray, and Oxford white. So it's going to be available in those 5 colors. I do like it in the silver. I tell you, I don't know, that blue with the silver I think just looks good. But again, you can go ahead and pick that and play with the colors there and see what you like the best on that one there. So there you go. Now, the last appearance package that I want to talk about before moving to standalone options, and that is the 60th anniversary package. So $4,000, new for this year, was not available last year, of course, because it's the 60th year this year, right? So available this year. This package here doesn't have the images there. I'm going to show you some images as we talk about it here. Well, actually, if you select it, we'll be able to see some images, right? Let's go ahead and select it. Actually, it says it costs a little extra. So here it is in red, in the race red, and I'll tell you about colors. Let's just do that now. Okay, so this here package is available in 3 colors. It does available in the race red, as you see, also available in vapor blue, and also available in Wimbledon white. The only way to get Wimbledon white is with this package. So those are the 3 color options. Now, when you order this for the interior, you're going to get an option of either black onyx or space gray with your 400A. If you order this with the 401A, you get the option of black onyx, space gray, or the carmine red, and available with all those colors on those. So make sure you note that on there. So there you go. All right. So this in here is going to get a special 20-inch by 8-inch. 20-inch by 9-inch bright machine aluminum wheel with the red center caps that are very heritage looking there, bringing back the times of the 1965 edition there. So that's going to be a dedicated wheel there you have there. Also, the anniversary special edition badging as well. You're going to see that on the side of the doors, on the back as well. That looks pretty special. The grill will be a painted high gloss black honeychrome with the silver nostril inserts. So that's these here. That's for functional intakes, dual intakes for this. We do also have the headlight assemblies will be black, so that kind of highlights and emphasizes those. We also do for the mirror caps are going to be silver painted mirror caps on these colors, except for when this is ordered with the Wimbledon white. So on the vapor blue and the race red, silver painted. But on the Wimbledon white, it'll be body colored painted. So just so you know that. Also, the silver stripe on the side. So a couple different options here. There is the silver stripe, and there's also vermilion red available. So 2 different options there. That's why when you go to paints, you'll see that stripe on there. Also, we do have the spoiler delete on the coupe and convertible. So not just the convertible. So they will delete the spoiler on the back. Now, this is not available with your other appearance packages. Not available with special California Special, GT Performance. The Nite Pony package doesn't mention the bronze appearance package, but it shouldn't be available with that either. And not available with the matte clear film either option or the optional wheels. So it is what it is here. Also, this is not available with the McArthur dampening system or the red brake painted with the white calipers or the notorious blue with the grabber blue painted calipers. So not available with those. Now, it does say in here, though, that if you want to get the brake system with the performance linings, you can get those with the black with the white lettering. So, or logos or whatever. So there you go. That is an option for you. So you're not out on that. And then also not available with the floor mats front row black with the city silver with the GT logo. They're not available with that one. And also uh, the floor liner, the premium floor liners with the front and rear with carpeted mats, or the premium floor liners with front and rear without. So not available with those because it's a special floor mat you're going to get with these. So right, did I mention that or did I? No, it doesn't actually mention that. It also says not available with the over-the-top racing stripe or the Recaro leather sport seats either. So that's something to make note of right there. Whew. Okay, I think I covered all that. And yeah, there you go. And so let's now. I think we covered all the packages now. We're gonna uncheck this, and then we're gonna reset here, and we're gonna talk about some extra options. There's a lot of wheels that we need to discuss right here. Now let's talk about some standalone options. We're going to go back, and I know I mentioned let's talk about these wheels, but first let's go back and we're going to work our way down. Let's go back to those powertrains because revisit that. Now we've talked about the 6-speed manual transmission, and we've talked about some other packages about some of the automatics and such. But 10-speed automatic is optional on the convertible or the coupe in here. Now, as you can see with this, the 6-speed manual is going to come with a 355 limited slip rear axle. When you go to the 10-speed automatic transmission, it goes down to, as you can notice, the 315 limited slip rear axle. So, but you can still upgrade as an option and go with a 355 limited slip rear axle with the automatic transmission. So that is a standalone option available in either the 400 or 401A. So a couple different powertrain option availabilities there that I want to kind of clarify on that. And then these torsions, of course, those are part of your GT performance package. Depends on what torsion you have, but based on what transmission you have there. So there's the options for that there. So now let's get to those exterior, and we'll come back to paint. And I know I'm kind of bouncing around, but that's because I want to talk about the stripes as an option. And then we'll come back to paint on these wheels down here. So there are a lot of little options. You see 12 different wheels down here, but a lot of them are part of different packages available for you. Let's go ahead and let's go through the options, and I'll tell you the other wheels and what they are. And so it might be a little confusing because you got to click around. But this is your standard wheel, 19-inch shadow silver painted aluminum wheel. We talked about that as your standard wheel. Most of them are all 19s. There is one 20-inch option that's available, but not with your GT Performance package. Now, there is another, there's a polished option as a 19, and that's this one here. This kind of like this double spoke kind of wheel looking here, or like it's 5-spoke, but you know what I'm talking about. 19 by 8.5 inch in the front and rear, premium polished aluminum wheel. That's $1,000 if you want to upgrade to that wheel. You can do that. Now, if you also want another wheel, maybe you want to go a little bit bigger. There is a 20-inch wheel, and that's this in here, 20 by 9-inch premium painted aluminum wheel. That's $1,450, basically almost $1,500 for that wheel. So there's a 20-inch wheel option for you right there. That looks pretty cool. And then if you're wanting the GT Performance package, but you don't like the GT Performance package wheel, because this is your standard GT Performance package wheel. If you like, you want something a little bit different, you have this in here. So again, does require you to add the GT Performance package, but that gives you the 19 by 9 in the front, 19 by 9 in the rear. We've actually put this wheel on a lot of our LMP 810s with this, where we add the supercharger and just add these wheel fitment to it. And that's something, a way we've gone. So you can add that as well. So it does show you that it's a net of $47.95 because of the wheel difference. So you get a different wheel for it. So they actually give you a discount if you go that route. So there you go. Those are the options for you. We'll just kind of stick to this wheel. Now, these other wheels down here, as I mentioned, this is the standard GT Performance package wheel, the dark tarnished one. This is your bronze appearance package standard wheel, and the one right below it, that is your GT Performance package bronze with the bronze appearance package. This one here is your Nite Pony package standard wheel. And then that is the GT Performance package with the Nite Pony package wheel, right? And this in here, somehow it kicked down. This is our standard wheel again. And then when you go down here, here's your 60th anniversary edition wheel. And then this in here is your standard California Special wheel. And then if you go with the California Special with the GT Performance package, you get this wheel, which I really like. So those are your wheel options and what's available there. So now moving down, we do have the Brembo brake system with the performance lining is $2,000. So if you want the Brembo brakes, you can do that. It is included in some packages, the GT Performance package and such. But you can get that package there, and is going to give you the black. I believe the black with the black with the white letters on it as standard on that. But we'll talk about some other different ways you can dress that up if you want. McArthur dampening system. So that there is also available, and that requires the GT Performance package for that. And then you can upgrade to the McArthur. So that is a cool system. Not available with the 60th anniversary package, it says, but you can get it. It does require a GT Performance package. So there you go. And let me actually look, because I got to skip around a little bit. Those brake calipers. There you go. Brembo brake system. Let me check out any notes on here. So it does say that is included with the GT Performance package with the black with the white logo. And the black with white logo brake calipers are included with when the 60th anniversary is ordered with this. And then also not available with the California Special package when the GT Performance package is not entered. And then also includes the red with the white logo brake calipers when you get the GT Performance package and this special edition California Special package, I should say, are not ordered. And then not available with the mini spare wheel and tire, and also the 19 by 8.5 inch premium polished wheel. So not available with that wheel either. So it does require that the 19 by 9s at least on that to get that brakes. So there you go. Whew. All right, covered all that, I think. Did I cover that correctly? There you go. All right. We do have the active valve exhaust. So $1,595 for that. And I believe the active valve is available. Try to find that one. That is available in the 400 or 401A equipment group, and does include the quad tip tailpipes that allows you to be able to adjust your exhaust sound for if you're maybe in your neighborhood and that kind of thing. That allows for that as well. So there you go. And now let's talk about some covers. We do have a full indoor vehicle cover that's red. It's $600. That's available on either the 400 or 401A. And even with this in here, you have to check out the notes to see what all is how you can get these, because there's a lot of notes on a lot of these things on these, even these covers here. The red one, you can just get that, does not require anything. So some of these, we'll get down to some of these will require a certain thing. Notorious blue painted with a grabber blue logo brake calipers. Available on these, requires a GT Performance package and replaces these with the black with the white logos. So there you go. That's pretty cool, because that was only available on the Dark Horse last year. Now available this year with us. So that's pretty cool, and that's available. Let me look and see if there's any other notes on that one. Requires a GT Performance package and not available with the 60th anniversary or special edition package or the mini spare wheel and tire. The full outdoor vehicle cover black, that's $600 for that one there. And this option here, this one is available on any of them, so you can get that. Not available, no other special requirements. Now, there is a mini spare wheel and tire. So again, that is available, but there are some different requirements on that one as we go through it, because this in here is not available with the red painted with the white logo brake calipers, or the Notorious blue, or the Brembo brake system with the liners. And it's not available with the GT Performance package, or the 20 or the smaller wheel, or I'm sorry, the bigger wheel. So this is for the 8.5 inch wheels, basically, where this is going to be available. So you can't get this with the 20-inch wheel. The wheel option is $644. I believe that's the right one. Does replace the tire inflator and sealant can, so you don't get both of those. So there you go. Now, indoor wheel covers. Now, these here are specific to different packages. So we do have the indoor wheel cover, or indoor full vehicle cover black. That's $480. And then there's two different ones. So one of them is available with the bronze appearance package, and one of them is available with the Nite pony package. So I got to order one versus the other. So there you go. So, and when you go into that, it'll probably tell you that. So there you go. So that one actually doesn't say, but they are specific to those different packages. Also, we have the engine block heater. That's $200. So that is available. Now, engine block heater isn't available, though, on your GT Performance package, if I remember right. There, not available with the GT Performance package. Otherwise, it is available in any other way. So rear spoiler delete is an option. So that one there does included with the GT Performance package on the convertibles and the 60th anniversary package on the coupe or convertible. So that's the only time you can really get this. Otherwise, it is not available. So no, it actually is optional. You can move that, but it's included on those with those packages. So you can get it as a standalone option. Performance raised rear wing. This here also. So Nite Pony package here gets a performance rear wing that's going to be black. The GT Performance package is going to get the performance rear wing in body colored, and then the GT Performance package ordered with the Nite Pony package, the performance raised rear wing painted body colored is replaced by the performance raised rear wing black. So that's actually mentions it up there. So I'm not sure why they mentioned it twice, but there you go. A couple different things there, but I believe it also is available outside of that those packages if you want as well. So I know you can get it aftermarket. We've put that on a lot of our LMP or our LMP 810 packages. We've been getting those spoilers and been putting them on the vehicles. So there you go. Okay. The electric hand-powered brake, that is only when you get the GT Performance package. We do have the black with the white logo brake calipers. That would highlight when you get that performance brake calipers. And then you have the red painted with the white brake calipers there as well. And then this in here, notes on that one, along with the notorious blue is pretty similar. When equipped with the GT Performance package, a red painted with the white logo brake calipers replaces the black. Also, this is not available with the 60th anniversary package, California special package, or the mini spare wheel and tire. And it is included with the Brembo brake performance liners. So there you go. Again, a lot of notes on this. I don't know how you get past this without the order guides, because it can be really confusing. So now moving to the interior down here, we're going to get to some of these options. Recaro leather trimmed sport seats, $2,000 for that there. Now these Recaro seats in here, there you go. Requires a GT Performance package for this. It's available on either the 400 or 401A. And does note here 6-way manual driver, 4-way manual passenger seat. So you lose your power seat when you go with this, with a non-adjustable head restraint. Right. So it does not include heated, cooled, or memory seats on the 401A. So keep that in mind. It also says the side view mirrors, heated, and pony puddle lamp. Does not include memory with the integrated turn signals on the 401A. And then also it says not available with the 60th anniversary package or the California special package. So something to remember. These are your racing seats, basically. All right, red seat belts, $495 for those. So with the red seat belts here, available on the 400 or 401A, requires a GT Performance package, not available with the 60th anniversary package or the special, the California special package, and not available with the Ember Glow and Carmine Red interiors either. So there you go. Carpeted floor mats, left side, front, and rear with the logos. So it's really weird. Left side, front, and rear. So I think this is how you can get those rear carpeted mats. And that's basically what it's telling you on that. So this in here. So these here are actually considered what they considered a dealer installed option. And I forgot to mention that earlier. Available on 400 or 401A. And so dealer installed means that they'll come to the dealer and the dealer will put them in it. I forgot to mention that earlier with the cargo cover or the vehicle covers as well. All of those are dealer installed options too. So they'll be shipped to the dealership and the dealer would put it in the vehicle for you. Now, premium floor liners. Now those are actually done at the factory, front and rear with the mats, carpeted mats there. So those, are available for you on the 400 or 401A equipment group. This is the one, with the carpeted mats available on both. When ordered with the California special package, the deluxe floor mats carpeted are replaced with the special edition front carpet floor mats on this one. And this is not available with the 60th anniversary package. Now, there's also one down here without the carpeted mats. That one there is only available in the 400A, not available in the 401A equipment group. And this is, it says deletes the standard floor mats because it comes without the floor mats, and is not available on the premium trim with the color accent group on the 401A or the California Special package, and not available with the 60th anniversary package either. And then we have the cargo area protector. That is actually a dealer installed option. So it comes in a dealership ahead of time, and that's going to protect your trunk, basically flooring. And then we have these cargo organizers. Also, they're dealer installed options that'll be put in your vehicle once the vehicle gets there. And I actually have seen some situations where we wait after the vehicle gets here a day or two or even a week before it arrives before we can do these. So that's why a lot of times I say don't put the dealer installed options on there, but those are also available if you want, and you can get them through Ford Accessories. Now the floor mats, front row, black with the city silver GT logo, those are going to come from the factory, not a dealer installed option, and so you can get that as well. And yep, those there are available on the 400 or 401A. Not available with the 60th anniversary package or the special California Special package. Not available with the premium floor liners, front and rear, without the carpeted mats. So, because you would want the floor mats, so it wouldn't make sense. Cargo net kit, that is also a dealer installed option. They go in the back of the trunk back there to be able to keep things from moving around. The roadside assistance kit, as well as the first aid kit and that cooler bag. Those all three are dealer installed options that'll come to the dealership. They'll put them in your vehicle, and also available through Ford Accessories. So I would just do it that way. So, so these here are part of different packages. Why you don't see a price on them. So I think I've covered. So I almost forgot something. Just noticed in editing that I forgot that. So B&O Audio Sound System is our last standalone option I need to cover. It's down here in the audio sound upgrades. B&O Sound System last year was part of the 401A equipment group, but for this year it is now a standalone option. So it is available on either the 400 or 401A equipment group, but does require the Copilot 360 Assist Plus package if you get this on the 400A. So of course you'd already have that package in the 401A, but it is $1,000 either way. Gives you the 12 speakers, including the subwoofer in the trunk. So upgrades from 9 speakers to 12 with the subwoofer by Bang & Olufsen, and again now standalone option for this year. All of the those options other than the stripes. Let's talk about that for a second. We have some different stripes here. Let me get my notes on this. And first off, the matte film. So if you want the matte film, that's going to give you a matte look to the vehicle. So it's a matte film that goes over the entire vehicle. It's $6,000 to get this, but that is available for you. And that one there available on the 400 or 401A. But there are some things that it's not available. So it's not available with the convertible. So it's coupe only, right? Also not available with the California Special, not available with the 60th anniversary package, and not available with the over-the-top racing stripe. It says when this is ordered with a GT Performance package, the spoiler delete must also be ordered, except when ordering it with the Nite Pony package. Also, when this is ordered with the GT Performance package and the Bronze Appearance package, the spoiler delete must also be ordered. And then when this is ordered with the GT Performance package and the Nite Pony package, the Performance raised wing is included instead. Okay. A lot of notes and a lot of requirements on some of these. Now let's get into these over-the-top stripes here. So you have 3 different stripe patterns here. Over-the-top stripes here, that's available on the 400 or 401A, not available on your convertible, of course, and not available with a matte clear film. We just talked about that. And not available with a California Special or the 60th anniversary package. And then the over-the-top opacity fade accent stripe is not available with a Nite Pony package. So keep that in mind as well. But you do have some different stripe options here, so you can see what those look like. It's going to be a black and a red accent there. We also do have this in here with the gray and the black. You can see that, and this is that fade. You can kind of see how that fade goes, and that's not available. The fade's not available in the black, so you have to go to the silver. So actually, that's where I was going to pull out my notes for the different stripes here. So on those the stripes, over the top stripes here on the fastback only, don't forget that. So the gloss gray with the gloss gray with the black, that's this option here. that option there. That is available on all colors that are standard. Again, not available with the 60th anniversary, because the only color it says it's not available with is the Wimbledon white. But that's only 60th anniversary anyway. Now, if you go with the matte black with the red accent, that is available in all colors, but is not available in your reds. So race red or the molten magenta metallic tricoat, not available with that, or your Wimbledon white, of course. And then you have the opacity fade, which that one is available in your grabber blue. So not available in that one. Available in your grabber blue, your shadow black. Wait, I'm off. Sorry. Not available with the grabber blue, or is available with the grabber blue. Is available with iconic silver, carbonized gray, vapor blue. It's available with your molten magenta metallic, tricoat, race red, and Oxford white. So it's not available with Wimbledon white or with shadow black, but otherwise it is available. So there you go. And I think when you do over the top stripes are not available with your matte clear film. So whew, there, covered all that. That can get real confusing, people. So there you go. So that's kind of how some of those options, and I think I covered them pretty well. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. It can be confusing when ordering these, and there's not always notes on all of them. That's why I try to cover them and use the order guide for notes. Although, there was one note missing on one of those with the bronze appearance package out of the order guide, but otherwise the order guide was pretty much covering spot on these. But there you go. There's how you can order one of these right now. Of course, order banks are open up right now, so place your order with your good local dealer. If you're wanting to place an order with us, we do have a YouTube special. We are doing invoice pricing on an ordered Mustang. So even a 60th anniversary, they're only making a limited number. Actually, scratch that. 60th anniversary, we're probably doing MSRP since they're only doing about $1,965. We may not even be able to get our hands on one. That's how it's going to be pretty limited. But all others, other than the 60th anniversary, we'll be able to do at invoice pricing. And $495 dealer fee is what our dealer fee is on that. So, yeah, there you go. There's that transparency on that, and no other fees that we add to our vehicles. If you want to get something, a perfecting film or something like that, that is something you can get afterwards, and it's pretty transparent about that. If you do finance with us, then you can get $1,000 discount. When you finance with us, that can be used just as a discount on the vehicle. Come pick it up. A lot of people are just using it to take care of any expenses. We're not going to do really any reimbursement for travel expenses. Or flights or anything like that. We're just going to discount the vehicle, make it a little bit easier so we don't have to worry about receipts and everything. If you're wanting to ship it to us, we can use that to discount the shipping, $1,000 up to $1,000 of that off. If you want to do it that way and have us take care of your shipping, if you want to do the shipping on your own, then we'll just discount the vehicle and you can take care of it at your own expense that way. So that's our offer. Some different ordering tips for you. If you're not ordering with us, you're ordering with another deal, make sure you kind of get some of this stuff that we just kind of mentioned just now in writing with them. Find out what they're going to price the vehicle. Are they going to be at MSRP? Are they going to be below? Are you going to be at invoice like on McArthur? That kind of thing. Kind of find that out for them. Also find out what their dealer fees are. What else do they add to the vehicle? Some dealers are starting to add some different things to their vehicles, like some sort of nitro to the tires or a window tint on all their vehicles, or find out what they're going to add to the vehicle and get that in writing, and see if they'll honor not adding anything to it, because it doesn't really seem fair, because the vehicle does not come in with those things on it. So you're actually adding them to them, and you could just deliver it before that, right? So ask for that as well. Find out also if they're going to price protect it. So price protect means that if there's some price increase from Ford from the time you order it before it shows up, there would be a price increase. Then Ford will do is they'll honor that price. So as long as the person that ordered the vehicle is the person that buys the vehicle, same person, same address, then Ford is going to reimburse the dealership back that difference on that. In fact, now they're starting to give you that adjusted invoice or that price protected invoice price on the invoices. So dealers can do that and honor that with you. So make sure they're going to honor that. Also, they know something about incentive protection as well. So when the incentives are available when the time you order the vehicle, those are yours. Those are called the protect lock incentives, protective date, or sale date. If they're better after, let's say they come out with some rebates or something, then you can take one or the other. So that's how that kind of works. So feel free to take advantage of those and make sure that they know all about that as well. Think that's all I have for this. So hopefully that helps you out in ordering a Mustang out there. And thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to make sure you're subscribed, and you'll miss any of the other videos out there as well with the notification bell turned on. And we still have the dark horse to go through, as well as next week we're gonna have a lot of videos on the different. We have a couple other models that are launching with order banks opening up on the 26th of August as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you do put an order in, come check out our live stream 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights Central Time, where we go over scheduling information for you, and hopefully see you on one of those videos. When you come in, let us know you're in there. We love saying hi to you, and if you have any questions, we can answer them live for you as well. Or check out our scheduling video that we have that we record during our live stream that we have go live as its own video on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Central. If you need that as well, just keep your notification bell turned on, and you'll catch all of our videos. Until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.